Hey guys, sorry it's been so long. I haven't done a video in forever and I feel bad. I've been crazy busy. Um, Still working on moving. Might be moving soon. Update though, I got a new camera. I like it. It's not the best, but I'm not complaining. I love it. Um, Today I'd like to talk about something that it's kind of a smaller topic that not a lot of musicians talk about, or it's there, but it's something that you automatically assume without really thinking. Uniforms and outfits in bands and how it can impact a band. Now, a lot of musicians or aspiring musicians, I knew a couple people, they thought, and I know there's people out there who are still like this, they think that if you grab a guitar or a drum set and a pair of drumsticks or a bass or what have you, and you put on a fancy t-shirt and you put on really good expensive pants and expensive shoes and you get a really nice or just an amp, you plug in, you'll be the greatest thing since sliced bread. Now, that is not true at all. A lot of musicians who are good do look good, and part of that is because, well, if you're famous, you get money, and money you can buy more clothes, and But, there are people who think that way, and then is the other side where they don't care what they think. I've done shows. Actually, one time I did an open mic on Valentine's Day. It was like a year ago, I think, and it was just me and my friend Scott, who's an amazing drummer, and I wore a pair of blue skinny jeans, a black shirt, long sleeve, a bow tie, and not this fedora, but a fedora. And that's just fun. And then I've done shows where I've done just regular clothes, t-shirt, flannel shirt, jeans, and Converse. You know, and then there's bands like Poison. Okay, metal band, not my favorite, but I've heard worse. They all dress like women. That's their thing. Or glam metal is like this. They dress like girls. They put on makeup. They put on women's clothing, wigs, sometimes. Is that your thing? Go ahead. No, I can't mock makeup because you can obviously tell I'm wearing black nail polish. Um, it's just some people relate to that. They find it, and it is slightly rebellious, Back then, back in the 80s, it was crazy rebellious. Men dressing up as women, whoa, not accepted, but rebellious, different, and cool. Plus, again, they sound good, so it works. When your music sounds good, it doesn't really matter what you look like. Slipknot, which is, I'm not going to put them in a genre, I'm going to call them alternative metal. Maybe, but I don't really want to set them in a certain genre because I know I'll be corrected. Um, their whole thing was, okay, let's put on masks. Let's play music with masks on, and they put on a onesie is not the correct term for it, but basically like a jumpsuit or something like that, onesie kind of a thing. And really, if you didn't know who was who, because they used to change their masks with other members in the band, you wouldn't be able to tell. And that was a nice idea, but it kind of backfired, and it made them more popular because of it, and that's what they didn't want. But it's still, they have good music, so it kind of works. And then bands today, uh, Black Veil Brides, they do, they dress up. They don't really dress up. They dress what they usually do. They wear eyeliner, nail polish. They'll dye their hair or wear hats. I don't know. I don't really watch them. Or they also do wear war paint, which is kind of cool in my opinion. A lot of bands don't do that. They'll put on full makeup war paint. And that's actually really a cool concept. And they have really good music, so they back it up. But there are also musicians like Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, or whatever he had on. You know, I was actually watching an old concert today from 91, 91, 92, something like that, at the Paramount Theater on Halloween. Kurt Cobain had a sweater, a t-shirt on under it, a pair of blue jeans. Dave Grohl had a t-shirt and really white jeans. And this happens actually for a lot of drummers. Most of the time they won't wear a shirt because you're moving your whole body. And it's a lot. I mean, you sweat like crazy. So, for people to also say that bands stage what they wear, that's not true 100% of the time. Now, how it affects the music, it really doesn't. I mean, you could see a death metal guy dressed as a cowboy, and if he can sing the way that death metal is, he's a cowboy, but he's singing death metal. That's possible. I feel that not really bands today, but people focus too much on what you look like as a musician, which is true. That's always been a thing, but I feel like it gets worse and worse every year. Musicians, I mean, back in the 50s, greased up hair that was kind of long, kind of short, leather jacket, white t-shirt, jeans, you were a greaser. And genres too, also I feel that people in certain genres wear certain things, and it all comes back to, I feel that music, or that musicians, and in some cases music itself, is being dressed up too much. When people wear whatever they feel like wearing, and they play a good show, that's awesome. And now there's the flip side of that. Well, I'm rich, I'm a musician, and I wear what I want, and it's expensive clothing. Okay, good. But I think that when fans say, well, I like this band because of the way they look. Like, do you like their music? No, I just like the way they look. I feel like that's taking it to a level of, I feel it's making it a little shallow to be a musician at that time. When musicians feed that, that's really shallow. Riding on your good looks as a musician, you could suck, but you look good, so we'll have someone else write your songs and you can lip sing. I hate that. I hate the whole idea of that. Heck, I was in a band, my bass player at the time, his name was Trent, great guy. He would wear PJs and a hoodie. No t-shirt, PJs and a hoodie. And sometimes he'd have a soccer ball on his head or goggles. He didn't do that because he wanted to look different. He did that because most of the time that's all he was wearing, because he was comfortable. So all in all, I feel that if you're a musician, don't try to dress up what you look like for the show. Go walk to your closet, pick out a t-shirt, pick out a pair of pants, pick out an overshirt if you're so inclined to wear one, maybe a nice hat. Or just look at what you're wearing and be like, that's good. Put on a pair of shoes and go play. I've done both of that. So that's about it. Thank you all for watching, and for anyone who's still watching my videos, even though it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I've made one, again, I apologize. Life's kind of hectic right now, especially with the holidays. Now that the holidays are finally over, we're kind of cooling off, and I can actually have more time to do this. I'm not employed at McDonald's anymore, so I don't have to set my time. I can do it whenever I want. I'm probably going to make more than one of these today. But thank you guys for watching. It means a lot that people actually are paying attention to my videos and watch them. I feel it helps me through some hard times. But thank you all for watching. Have a great night. Bye-bye.